Good morning, children. I'm very happy to see you all again. And here I came here to explain Unit 3, okay, which is called Humanity. In the Unit 3, A reading which was completed before, and now we are going to start B reading, the Selfish Giant Part 2. Part 1 already we have discussed it, and now we are going to start Part 2. Okay, in this one, the Part 1, what happened? Okay. And here Selfish Giant was there in another place. Now he came to his castle. Now he has seen all the children were playing in his garden. So he couldn't bear that because he is very selfish. So he couldn't bear that there were children playing in his garden. So immediately he shouted at the children. The children ran away from the garden. Immediately, okay, they were talking. The children were talking outside from his garden. Means they are talking out of the garden. From inside, the giant listening what they are talking, and the children, they said different opinions about the garden. Okay, now after that, what happened? The giant waited for the spring, but the spring did not come because children were not there. Okay, I already told you it's a fictional story. Okay, and here when the children come to the garden, then only the spring come back. Okay, now children were not there, only winter, still winter is there in his garden, and still winter, and here the trees full of frost, and what is the garden means the grass completely covered with cloth. Which cloth? That is the snow. Okay, completely the grass covered the snow. Okay, and next full the hail sounds on the roof of the tops. Okay, the hail makes the sound, and roaring sound means north wind makes roaring sound. Okay, he has habituated to that sound. Okay, and now he is still waiting when the spring comes, but the spring did not come. Okay, and finally in the part 2 we are going to see when the spring did come to his garden or not. Let us see. Yes. Be reading the Selfish Giant Part 2. Old giant here, let me tell you. Old giant here, this is the self story, and here he explains the story, what happens in the past. Here, the giant is the direct character in the story. Okay, and here old giant is telling that at the time I behaved like this, and the children came to my garden. Like that he is explaining. Okay, that is old giant, and here the giant is the direct character in the story. Okay, now let's go to the topic. Old giant. Okay. One morning, I was lying awake in bed when I heard some lovely music. Okay, and he slept, and he has habituated to that roaring sound and rattle sound. He has habituated. Immediately, he has listened a beautiful, lovely music, and still he was in the bed. Okay, it sounded so sweet that I thought it must be king's musician passing by. Means that sound is like king's musicians, means I think the king is coming forward to my castle. That's why I am listening that sound, he thought. It was really only a linnet bird singing out of my window. Yes, here, and he got up from the bed, and he has seen there is a little bird. The lovely music from the lovely music came from the little linnet bird. Linnet bird, which means a small brown and grey bird. Okay, that lovely, the bird makes a lovely music. It was so long since I had heard a bird sing in my garden that it seemed to me to be most beautiful music in the world. Okay, because he habituated that roaring sound and rattle sound. When the small bird sing, means the small bird making some noise, from the noise he feels like a music. Okay, and it was a long I had heard bird singing in my garden, he thought. Okay, the giant still he is in the bed. Okay, the giant, the hail has stopped dancing over my head, and north wind has ceased his roaring. Oh, the north wind, I couldn't listen, that means I cannot listen the roaring sound. Yes, and the hail has stopped dancing over my head. Okay, not stop his roaring sound. Means not even severely it made some noise. It also has stopped. A delicious smell is coming from the window. I believe the spring has come at least. And from the bed, he is thinking that a delicious is getting some smell, flower smell he got. And finally, yes, I am getting some flower smell. Now finally the spring came, he thought that. The giant jumps out the bed and looks out through a little hole the wall the children have crept in and or sitting branches of the branches. And finally he came out from the bed. He did not go out completely, just he came out from the bed and he has seen from his window. From the window, what did he see? I already told you he constructed a wall. From the wall there is a small hole. From the hole the children is coming. The children enter to the garden. What happened? The giant jumps out bed and looks out through the little hole the wall children have crept in. And they were sitting on all the branches of the trees. And the children have sat on every branches of the tree. Yes, this is the situation what happened. Yes, old giant. In every tree I could see a little child. The tree was so glad to have the children back again that they had covered themselves with blossom and were waving their arms gently above the children's head. Okay, and here see the trees also still waiting for the children. When the children came to the garden and they crept on the trees, and immediately the trees, what they are doing? They are waving their branches on the children's head like a mother. Okay, and yes, the birds were flying about the twittering with a delight, and the flowers were looking up through the garden grass and laughing. Okay, and here the children, when the children come, immediately the birds and the spring came, the birds came, and next they are laughing. The flowers are laughing at children. Means they are feels very happy to see the children again. It was a lovely scene. We saying these things, the old giant is describing the story. Okay, it was a lovely scene. Only in one corner it was still winter. Okay, everything okay, but in only one corner, means this is the garden. Only this one corner, still it is winter. Okay, in this corner, only winter, still winter, and here the hail sound is there and roaring sound, everything was there in the corner of the garden. Yes, it was the farthest corner of the garden and it was standing a little boy. Here, there is a little boy standing here. Okay. He couldn't creep on the tree. Okay. The boy was so small that he couldn't reach up to the branches of the tree and was wandering all around and crying bitterly. Okay. He wanted to go to reach the tree. Okay. He wanted to climb up the tree, but he cannot. That's why he is crying bitterly. Bitterly means very severely. The poor tree was still quite covered with the frost and snow. The north wind was blowing, roaring and about. Here in the corner of the garden, still there is roaring sound and still winter. North wind is there and it making roaring sound and hail sound is there. And next, what is that? Snow and frost also there. Why? The child cannot climb up the tree. Yes. Trees. What the tree said? And here one tree is there. The tree says, climb up, little boy, climb up. It said. And it bent its branches down as low it could. Means here the branches. What the branches? The tree branches. They are giving help to the child to climb up. Okay. They are giving the bend down itself. But the little boy too tiny. The little boy is too tiny. The boy is very small. He cannot catch the branches. It was then my heart melted. Okay. observing everything from his window. Okay, and it means the situation makes his heart is melting. Okay, and here, oh, what a mistake did I do at the time. I shouldn't do such a mistake. Okay, and now I will rectify my mistake, he said to himself. The giant. How selfish I have been. How selfishly I have behaved in those days. Now I know why the spring would not come here. Now I understood. Why didn't the spring come till now? Now I understood. Why didn't the spring come? Now I understood. Why? Means the children, he did not allow the children, no, because at that time he was very selfish. Now he wanted to change his attitude. Definitely I will put the poor little boy on the top of the tree. And then I will knock down the wall and my garden shall be children's playground forever and ever. Yes, he decided he want to give the garden to children. How selfishly I behaved at the time. Today onwards I will be kind, I will be generous, he said to himself. Okay, and he has taken a decision. What is the decision? Before he constructed a wall, now he want to destroy the wall. Okay, I will knock down the wall. Okay, I will knock down the wall with axe, he decided. Okay, and he would like to give the garden to the children. Yes. Old giant. Now what he felt at the time, now he is saying that I was really very sorry for what I had done. Okay, what has done? Constructed a wall. He means the children scattered from the garden. Why? Because the giant shouted at the children. Okay, immediately the children scattered. Now he is thinking that how selfishly I have behaved. Okay, I am very sorry for that. What I had done. So I correct now. Everything is observing from his window. He did not go. Okay, from the window only he is observed. Now he decided to go there, to go that place, and he want to help the little boy. Yes. So I crept downstairs and opened the front door quietly, softly, and went out into the garden. But when the children saw me, they were so frightened. They all ran away, and the garden became winter again. Yes. Here, immediately he opened the door. The children very happily they are playing in the garden. Okay. Immediately he opened the door. Okay. Immediately what happened? The children scattered again. Means they went away in different places. Okay. Because they thought that again the giant will scold us. They thought. Okay. And again what happened? The children ran away from that place. No, again the winter came to the garden. Only the little boy did not run, for his eyes were full of tears and did not see me coming. Okay, but everybody scattered from the place. Only the boy was there. The boy was there still because he did not see the selfish giant is coming. Okay, the boy was there. So I stole up behind him and took him gently in my hand and put him into the tree. Here, stole up means here to move somewhere quietly or secret. It means the boy was still there. Okay, that's why the giant go there very slowly. Okay, then he went there to the boy, and what did he do? And he put him onto the tree, and immediately he lifted the boy and he put the boy on the tree, and immediately the tree broke at once into blossom. Immediately the tree broke into blossoms. Means the tree gave the blossom. Means blossom is flowers. And the bird came and sang on it. Immediately the birds came and they sang on the tree. And the little boy stretched out his two arms and flung them around my neck and kissed me. Immediately the boy, impressed with the giant's work, immediately the boy flung his around, means he hugged him and kissed the giant. When the children saw that, they came running back, and with them the spring came. Yes, here the children, they are observing Okay, what the giant is going to do. The children were observing from that place. Okay, what the giant has done here? The giant helped the little boy. Okay, and immediately the boy hugged him and the boy kissed the giant. Okay, the children are observed. Immediately they entered to the garden again. Along with them, the spring came. The giant. Here he has taken a decision. I already told you. He said to the children. The giant, it's your garden now. Little children, here onwards, I never scold you. Here onwards, you can play. It's your garden. He said. Old giant, I took a great axe and knocked down the wall. When the people are going to the market 12 o'clock, they found me as me playing with the children in the most beautiful garden they had never seen. All day long we played, and the evening the children came and beat me by. And here he is explaining. Okay, till now means the people did not see his garden because he constructed a wall. Okay, that's why the people did not see about the garden. Means here the garden was very beautiful. Okay, now he took a great axe. Now he took an axe and he knocked the down wall and he destroyed the wall. And then when people were going to the market, okay, then the people were going to the market here and there, and they are observing the garden. How beautiful garden is here. Okay, they are thinking that. Yes. And now one more thing. Before I was very selfish. Now I am very kind. Okay, now I am playing with the children. Okay. Yes, me playing with the children in the most beautiful garden they had ever seen. Means the people they did not see till now. Now they are appreciating my garden. All day long we played. Okay, every day we played. Okay, I play along with the children. And then the children came to bid me goodbye. Bid means here that is the proposal. Proposal means say to goodbye. In the evening after completing of their games, they came to Jane to say bye. Okay, this is the things what happened in the part 2, and some more stories there, and he wanted to know who is that little boy. I already told you there is a small boy, and he wanted Jane eagerly want to know about the little boy. Okay, he was waiting. When did the boy come? When will the boy come? When will the boy come? But the boy did not come to his garden. Okay, and he want to know where the boy is. Okay, but finally he did not come.